Through County Down, there's never a town like our wee town to be seen, with its preaching house and its teaching house and its whisky house between, its whisky shops of an ancient date in the midst of the other twain, where it lies caressed on the country's breast, as a mother would hug her wean.
Perhaps the finest of all the Ulster-Scots poets of County Down was Robert Huddleston, the poet of Moneyrea. Born 200 years ago in 1814, he published 2 books during his lifetime and left an enormous collection of unprinted manuscripts. His first collection of poems was printed in 1844 when he was 30 years old. Entitled A Collection of Poems and Songs on Rural Subjects, it includes 2 great swirling epics, the 39-page Doddery Willowim, a savage and brilliant satire on the Presbyterian disputes of the time in which Huddleston was firmly on the New Light side, and the 31-page The Lammas Fair in 3 parts, a superb story of Huddleston's own journey from Moneyrea to the now almost forgotten Belfast Lammas Fair, evoking the characters and colours of the city.
Ah, Doddery, flee, or else you're catched. Flee, flee like hell, or faith you're watched. But what for need I bade him date? See as he flew at sic a rate. I bound 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, be dumped, he was in afore them paving, and round the now gone through the hollow before the flock say grim and sallow. I span 2, 3 mair, dodge, you're safe, as brave a lad as e'er wore claith. Bravo, bravo, he crossed the burn. The Glomry squad was far as turn to cross the burn. They hadna power. 'Twas then long past the magnacht hour.
In 1830, non-subscribing Presbyterians formed their denomination. This was on 2 principles of faith: sufficiency of the Bible and the right of private judgment. They objected to the requirement to sign the Westminster Confession of Faith and insisted that it was the Christian's privilege and duty to freely study the Bible and, after prayerful consideration, reach an understanding of what it taught. No one is asked to make a declaration of faith a radical position, and this means the denomination accepts diversity in belief. Robert Huddleston was Unitarian in theology. The Lammas Fair is a very different poem about a Belfast very different from today.
And 'twas and 3s recht on they flock. The morns got up and clearsome, and the course aye way direct. And now in droves, see here's some wi' bleared ee and dirty face, wha couldna sleep to think o't, was travelled 10 lang miles or this, and had a noble rant it, say ere this day.
Other poems are much simpler: observations on daily life, the medicinal benefits of salts, tragic stories of love and loss, poems about local people, and a collection of 13 songs and ballads.
O whisky, my darling, thou care-killing carlin, how oft I hae cussed thee for weeks at a time, and when I'm drinking, thou easest my thinking, and now I'm come back for to taste thee again. Oh, a toss of my head for their laid denties, give me but the nappy to cuttle my joy, and though Pertuth shall stir me, at darena come near me. A fig for sad Sora, I'll live till I die.
His poems mention many local place names of the district he loved so well: Galloway Hill, where the water tower is today, and from where Galloway in Scotland can be seen; Tullyhubert, where his house was; Lisnabreeny, Castlereagh, Orangefield, and Crossnacreevy. His elegy to the County Antrim poet Samuel Thompson shows that there was a continuing tradition of Ulster-Scots writing and a literary community of poets whose work was known to one another over a few generations. Thompson had died in 1816 when Huddleston was just 2 years old.
Stop, traveller, a wee, be weeping. This turf lies Thompson sleeping. Lean licht upon his foosted banes, and honour pay his dear remains. O bards, though money he had brothers, and tae the pimps and critic swithers, were my vote to decide the matter, than Rura Thompson deal a batter.
His books include subscribers' lists of people who committed in advance to buy copies before they were printed. Today we would call this crowdsourcing. Over the years since, the village of Moneyrea has grown up around the non-subscribing Presbyterian church which Huddleston attended, where he was baptised, married, and where he was eventually buried in the family grave near the church doorway. Over the past 200 years, Huddleston has rightly been treasured by the Moneyrea community, but he deserves to be more widely known and recognised as one of the most important gifted poets of his time. The final poem from his first volume sums up his hopes for his own work.
"'Twas a my hale notion, or simple ambition, to please e'en my countrymen, cotter and swain. And if them I hae pleased, or listlessly teased, I care for nae better. 'Twas always my aim."